If you're in the area, feel free to jump on in. We're going to do a demo here in just a few minutes, and my technicians are getting everything all set up. How are we doing today? You good? Those of you milling around the area here, feel free to jump on in. We're going to have our presentation starting up here in just a few minutes. No, actually not just a few minutes, a few seconds. We're just moments away, I'm telling you. He's jumping in front and center. That's the person that I pick on, whoever sits in that seat. I'm just kidding. You can have a seat if you'd like also, come on in. Alright, well, we're going to get this kicked off here. So, hello and welcome to the Asaclean booth. Asaclean Purging Compound is a highly effective product that's designed to purge injection molding machines and extruders. Asaclean not only facilitates fast color and material changes, it ensures that the machine is thoroughly clean when purging is complete. Additionally, Asaclean is recommended for hot runner cleaning, machine overhauls, and machine shutdowns. Asaclean was developed in 1990 by the R&D laboratories of Asaclean Corporation, a global technology-based company. Using Asahi's expertise in the manufacturing of engineering plastics, Asaclean was formulated specifically for superior cleaning while leaving little to no residue behind. So right now, we'd like to do a demonstration for you to show you just how well Asaclean works. We're going to begin with this lab scale extruder we have over here. You're going to see this ABS that we're going to feed into the machine. Now while we use Asaclean to purge this extruder, I want you to think about something. Think about that melted ABS resin that's inside the machine. Now as with most resins, the ABS is sticking to the screw and barrel. This is going to make it very difficult for that next color or resin change. Any remaining material that doesn't get completely purged from that barrel is going to eventually degrade into carbon contamination. With Asaclean, you won't have to worry about those types of issues. Asaclean has excellent compatibility with most thermoplastics resins. It adheres to resins and contaminants that are inside the machine, but it doesn't stick to the metal as most metals do, or most resins do. Now this is going to leave a minimal amount of residue behind. And what's your result? I'm glad you asked. Well, it's going to reduce the amount of time that's needed for color and resin changes. It's going to reduce resin waste and the number of rejected parts. So in other words, it's going to help you to increase your productivity, improve quality, and give you an overall cost savings. And who doesn't want to save money? So now as we take a look here, you're going to be able to see that the Asaclean is starting to come out here already as it's cleaning it out. And it doesn't stick to that heated cylinder head the way that the ABS does. It's only going to adhere to the resin that's being removed from the machine. Now to show you just how clean the inside of this machine is going to be, we're going to pull the screw. So we're going to let our technician here let the Asaclean finish its job here and then pull the screw. But we're going to move on over to our injection molding machine we have over here. Now over here, we've been molding Frisbees using black polypropylene resin. And now we're going to do a color change to the white polypropylene. Now you're going to see just how fast and easy it is to do this drastic color change when you use Asaclean. Now while we're cleaning this machine, I want you to think of how long a typical changeover takes in your facility. Maybe an hour, could be 2 hours, maybe it's a lot longer. So, keeping that part in mind, the other thing to think about is how many parts are scrapped during that startup. 10, 20, 30, maybe more? Well, let me give you a scenario. Let's say a processor uses 50 million pounds of resin in a year, and the Asaclean could reduce that scrap by just 1/2%, just that little bit. And we're going to say the average resin cost is about $1 a pound. That means that Asaclean saves that processor as much as $250,000 a year. Come on, that's huge. Wouldn't you like to save $250,000 a year? And I'm going to tell you, with Asaclean, that scrap that's reduced is typically much higher than just 0.5%. I was being conservative with that number. So $250,000 a year, that's big money. So now let me tell you about some of the features of Asaclean. Well, to start out with, it's safe. It's easy to use. It's a mechanical type purge with no harmful ingredients that could compromise the health of your workers. And it's non-abrasive, so it's not going to damage your equipment. Asaclean has a full, comprehensive product line that's going to address all of your purging needs. And while many other commercial purging compounds are simply a physical mixture of resin and active ingredients, Asaclean is compounded. So each pellet is 100% purging agent, and that's what we call power in every pellet. So, are you still using resin or regrind to purge? Well, let me give you a comparison. Think of your molding machines or your extruders as a washing machine. Are you going to use water alone to wash your clothes? Of course not. And just like you're going to use detergent to get your clothes clean, so should you be using an effective purging compound like Asaclean to clean the inside of your machines. So, speaking of machines, let's get back to ours here. So we're going to see, we've got that white polypropylene running over here. So we're going to get our first Frisbees out here pretty soon, but we're going to move over here to the extruder. Oh, actually no, I guess we got this one already. And our looks like the first one right out of there is a keeper. So it's going to let you know that this is not something that you're going to do 20, 30, 40 times before you're going to get yourself a good part. So we're saving you time, saving you money there. And like I said, our extruder we have over here on this side. Go ahead and pull that one out. And again, you can see there is no black ABS on that. A little bit of the Asaclean, which brushes right off, but we've cleared that with all of the resin that was on there. So that is ready for its next run. So I know that everyone here must be burning with questions. If you have any questions, definitely spend some time talking with our technical sales reps. They have all the information that you're going to need to find out what grade Asaclean is appropriate for your facility. Thank you so much for your time.